Welcome to the Build Your Life Coaching Biz podcast, where you get to learn how to become a professional life coach and start an online coaching business from scratch. I'm your host, Krista Kathleen, a professional certified coach and business mentor. In 2016, I got divorced and left my full-time job as a registered nurse and decided to bravely answer my calling of becoming a life coach so I could help to change lives as I traveled around the world. And now I want to help you discover your purpose too. Having the freedom and flexibility to be your own boss and make as much money as you want right from your laptop will be one of the best gifts you ever give to yourself, your family, and the world. In these episodes, I'll give you real coaching combined with proven strategies and spiritual practices in order to help you build your dream coaching business that feels perfect for you. All right, we are live. Hello, coaches. I think there is a technical glitch on the live feature on my phone because I did this like 3 times and it was like broadcast ended as soon as I went live. So that's frustrating, but okay, so I'm switching over to desktop now. Hopefully this works. Keep our fingers crossed. And I'm really excited for Free Training Tuesday. Hello, welcome. Some of you may know me already, some of you may not. I'm Krista Kathleen. I am a life coach and spiritual business mentor, founder of the Build Your Life Coaching Biz Coach Training Program. And I usually lead a free training in this Tuesday, helping you to make it easier with becoming a life coach and successfully building an online coaching business from scratch. So I would love to hear from you as you all jump on either live or on the replay. Let me know in the comments section what part of the world you're located in and what type of coach you are, how you serve and help people. Would love to hear from you. And hopefully I can see the comments. Usually I don't like going live on my computer because I can't see the comments. So we'll see what happens today. You just got to go with the flow sometimes. All right, so today we're going to be talking all about social proof and how to build social proof into your marketing to show people that your coaching actually works. And I just learned about social proof a couple years ago, and it's been a game changer. And I don't think that you all realize like how much psychology goes into play when it comes to sales and marketing. And so this is actually like a proven concept, and there's been research behind it that social proof really does work. And a lot of times what tends to happen is we get so excited about our own coaching programs, which we totally should. We 100% need to be sold on our own programs and feel confident and feel excited about them. But then what happens is we go to, share or talk about our programs or our offerings or our coaching online, and then we hear crickets and we don't get the response that we thought we were going to get. And then we start making ourselves wrong, like I did something wrong here, or I'm not a good coach, or nobody wants to work with me, or just all these like crazy stories that aren't even true. And, in our heads, well, I can't say what you're thinking, but I know for me, when this used to happen all the time, is I'm like, why don't people trust me? Or why wouldn't people, be excited to hire me or invest their money to work with me? Don't they understand how valuable coaching is? Don't they understand that I can like change their life and get them incredible results? And the reality is that, people don't know that yet. When they first meet you online, they don't have evidence that your coaching is going to work for them. And so, of course, they're not going to drop their hard-earned money to just sign up and work with you, right? So if they don't personally know anyone that's worked with you and benefited from working with you yet, and they haven't experienced some type of like wins or results from your free content yet, and seeing that type of proof, like it's going to be really hard for them to sign up for your coaching. So that's why this is so important to start to build social proof into your marketing every week. And I'm going to teach you how to do that. And then it's going to make people, trust you. And trust is the number one ingredient in sales. And, like I said, like be excited to sign up and work with you, because you definitely deserve to have paying clients, but you have to show and prove that your coaching can work. And I always like to do a little like perspective shift here is think about with yourself every time that you're scrolling on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, and you see other coaches talking about their coaching, do you just automatically say like, oh yeah, of course I'm going to drop $10,000 and sign up for this program. I know nothing about this coach. I have no idea if their coaching works, but here's my $10,000, take it. Right? Probably not. I'm assuming you don't do that every time you see a coach sharing or promoting their program. And I'm assuming there's something going on in your mind that you need to see first before you would sign up to work with a coach or to join their program, right? So I want you to think of it like from that perspective. And again, like stop making this about yourself and stop making yourself wrong and telling yourself these stories that aren't true, that you're not a good coach. And I think if you can have a goal of, at least once a week, starting to build in more social proof into your marketing, it's going to make it easier to find clients moving forward. So that's my goal for you with this training tonight. And I just want to see if we have some people on. We do. We have Raiza, we have Heidi, we have Sophia. Oh, I'm so glad I can see the comments. And hello, everyone. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. And then also just to let you all know too, whoever stays to the end, we're going to do a live drawing, and the winner is going to receive $250 off of our upcoming fall coach training program, which I'll talk more about here in a little bit. And if you're already in coach training and you win, you can always gift it to someone else, because someone else could definitely benefit from it. But wouldn't that be cool to save $250 on your tuition? And you can use that for your airplane tickets to fly to our Florida retreat that we'll have on January 13th to 15th. That is also part of the training. So yeah, that would be exciting. Okay. So to get to the topic, I'm just looking, give me a moment here. I'm getting settled with my notes. Okay. So I'm going to be using buffer.com. There was an article on there that was talking about social proof. So I'm going to be referencing a lot of the things that they said in their article, and I'll share that article in the comment section as well. But so what they said in this article is, psychology plays a huge role in marketing, and often in situations where we are uncertain about what to do, we would assume that the people around us, so experts, celebrities, friends, have more knowledge about what's going on and what should be done. So on top of that, there's something called the halo effect, and this was created by psychologist Edward Thorndike. And the halo effect is when we often make judgments based on our overall impression of someone. So, diving into that a little bit more, is we think anything that experts use is great because they are probably more knowledgeable than us in their area of specialization. We buy products that are endorsed by celebrities because we want to look like them. I mean, hello, I've bought what is it, by Kylie Jenner, her lipstick brand, because I think she's beautiful. I'm obsessed with the Kardashians. I'm just going to own it. And we trust user reviews because they have experienced the product or service unlike ourselves. Who here only buys things on Amazon that has really good reviews? That's me. You can type me in the comments. And it's because, right, you already know that people have great results with it. Why would you buy something where there wasn't any reviews online? Like, you would be a little skeptical of that. So, right, just start to keep these things in mind that we're going to talk about today, and think about how you can apply this to your own business as well. All right, so buffer.com said there's 6 types of social proof. We're going to go through each one. The first one is the expert social proof. So this is where an expert in your industry recommends your products or services associated with your brand. So that would be, think of like Brene Brown, right? She's an expert shame researcher. And if she endorsed, let's say that you had a book that came out recently, and if Brene Brown endorsed your book and she put her review on your book is more likely to sell because there's that social proof there from an expert. Our second one is celebrity. So celebrity social proof is when a celebrity endorses your product. So let's say that Kim Kardashian, let's say you have like a new t-shirt line and Kim Kardashian's wearing your t-shirt and she posts about it on social media and she's like, hey guys, shout out to my friend Krista here, Build Your Life Coaching Biz, that has these amazing t-shirts that I'm wearing right now. Like, you better believe that everybody's going to want to be wearing what Kim Kardashian is wearing. So there's a second form of social proof. The next is user. So user social proof is when your current users are recommending your products and services based on their experience with your brand. So basically, people that are currently in your coaching program or working with you are basically like singing your praises and talking about you online. I get so excited when my coach training students start posting online and in my group, and they're like, I'm in Krista's program. I love Krista's program. I'm like, yes, that's awesome. Keep doing that, right? So that's user social proof right there. The fourth one is the wisdom of the crowd. So this type of social proof is when a large group of people is seen to be endorsing your brand. So that's like when you go on Instagram and you see someone that has like 1 million followers, something in your brain tells them, oh, like they're legit, they know what they're talking about. Like, so for example, Catherine Zenkina, Manifestation Babe, I think, yeah, she has over 1 million followers now. So she's got some social proof going on there, obviously. The next one is, the fifth one is the wisdom of your friends. So this type of social proof is when people see their friends using your product, right? So think about, if you've seen a couple of your friends like saying like, oh my gosh, this is like, I've been listening to this song on Spotify. It's amazing. You got to listen to it. And if like 3 of your friends are all listening to the same song, well, guess what? You're probably going to be doing later that night. You're going to get on Spotify and listen to that song as well, because you have proof that your friends all like this song, so you're probably going to like it too. Or another example in my life is I do CrossFit, and whenever I see all my CrossFit friends like wearing a new brand of shoe or a brand of like shirts or athletic shorts, I'm like, ooh, I want to check that out. Everybody else is wearing that. I want to wear that too, or I want to see what that's about. So that's the friend social proof. And then the sixth one is certification. So this type of social proof is when you're given a stamp of approval by an authoritative figure in your industry. So for example, this would be, excuse me, this would be if you get accredited by the International Coaching Federation. Basically what you're doing is you get to put those credentials behind your name, and you're showing the world like, a very credible organization out there has approved of my coaching and I know what I'm doing and I'm not just messing around or trying to figure things out. That's another reason why I'm getting my coach training program accredited by the International Coaching Federation. I want that social proof that this isn't just some random coach training program that I pulled out of my butt one weekend and I'm paying, having people pay $10,000 for it. It's like, no, this is a credible, legit coach training program that has been approved by this very, well-known, credible, I'm losing my words here. What am I trying to say? This always happens after I do workouts. I just did a cross-out workout. All my brain juice goes to my building my muscles. But basically, it's just like telling the world that I took the time to get accredited and that there's a bigger organization out there that has given my program their stamp of approval. So it's going to make it easier for me to find students and clients moving forward. All right, I'm going to pause there and see if we have any questions or thoughts or comments so far from our people. We have Tracy on, we have Tanya. Hello, welcome everyone. I'm so happy that you're here. So yeah, let me know if any questions are coming up for you or any thoughts as I'm going through these different types of social proof, or if you're getting any type of ideas for your business and your coaching, please share them. I would love to hear them. I always love when you all participate in these live trainings. Okay, so now let's go in and talk about 10 ways that you can actually start to use social proof in your coaching business moving forward. And all of these things that I'm going to go through, I think that I've used all of them myself. I'll let you know if there's any that I haven't used, but I think I have used them all. So the first one you can do is you can create welcome posts for your clients that either work with you one-on-one or join, like if you have a group coaching program, And you're going to see me do that here pretty soon. We just had 3 people put down their deposit for my coach training program, saving their spot. So we're going to do welcome posts for them, and we're going to share the welcome post in the Facebook group and on our Instagram page as a way to celebrate them and welcome them in, and then show people as well, hey, we actually have people already signing up for the fall class, so you need to get in here as well. It's showing that proof that people are actually taking the time to spend their money and join my coach training program while also celebrating the new students too. So that's something that you can do. I would just always recommend asking for permission first before you would do something like that, because sometimes people might not want the world to know that they're working with you or they joined your program. So just always ask for permission first. The second way to show social proof is you can take screenshots of your client wins. So for example, we have a private Facebook group in our coach training program, and it's so fun. And each week the coaches come in there and they're like, yeah, I just got a new paying client, or I just got a new interview, or, they're always sharing like exciting things. And I'm like, man, like I want to celebrate them and I want to show everyone these amazing results they're getting. So like I'll take screenshots of it, and then we'll ask for their permission, if we can share it on our social media handles and to our email list. And again, it's showing that proof that our students are getting results in the program. So you can also do that with your clients as well. If they're texting you and they're sharing exciting updates and wins, just make sure to ask for their permission first before doing that. The third one is this is probably an obvious one, but you can share client testimonials. So, obviously put client testimonials on your website. I forgot to say this as well. I have an album on my phone. This is a little hack. I have an album on my phone that I call Testimonials. And so every time I take a screenshot, I store it in there. And so I have an album of testimonials, and that way it's not like all over in my photos in my phone. But okay, so sharing client testimonials. So you can either do this, like you can create a post, you can do a little like 1 minute or 2 minute video. My YouTube strategist, Liz, had this great idea, and she said, hey, Krista, can you ask some of your coach training students to use their phones and film a 1 to 2 minute testimonial video talking about why they decided to sign up for your coach training program and why they recommend it. And then what we did is we're sharing those videos on our Instagram page and then sending them out in the email list as well. So video testimonials are a really powerful form of social proof in that way. The next thing you can do is you can get reviews on your Facebook business page or put them on Google. So that is usually the 2 places that I ask for my clients and students to leave reviews, is my Facebook business page and at my Google business page. And just a little business hack here. If you wait till the end of your program and then you ask for people to fill out like a feedback survey or ask them to leave a review, I find that oftentimes it doesn't get done. So what I do is I build it into my program, and before the last session, I have my students and clients filled out their exit survey as a requirement, and then we review the answers together and we celebrate on the last session, which is really fun to celebrate their progress. And and on the call as well, I'll have them go onto my Facebook page and Google page and leave a review. But what I'm saying is, like, if you're trying to get people to fill out your surveys or do reviews and you email them and ask them to do it, oftentimes it doesn't get done. So I would just build it into the curriculum of your program and then go over your answers together on the last call. And then something you can do too is, as you're looking, on one of the last questions that I have on my exit survey is it okay, or do we have your permission to turn some of these answers into a testimonial and use your name and your picture? And then if they say yes, we'll use their answers and we'll turn that into a review and we'll put it on the Facebook, or we'll create a Facebook post around that as well. So if you don't get like a direct review or testimonial from your client, you can always use their answers from their exit survey. And I always recommend having an exit survey. Okay. Just going to take a drink, catch my breath. Let's see, we had Michael join. I'm a little late, but so glad I didn't miss it. I'm so glad you're here, Michael. Welcome. Hello, hello. Okay, let's go ahead and keep going. So the next thing is, so this is our fifth one, so we're halfway through, is you can show how your coaching works. You can do a coaching demo. So if you have a podcast or if you have a YouTube channel, you can always do a coaching demo with a client. And I actually had a YouTube video that went viral in this way. And it was so funny. Like, I didn't even plan this, but I was looking online and I was like, it's so weird. Like, everybody's wondering how to become a life coach, but there's no like actual life coaching sessions out there. So that's where I asked one of the girls that I was in coach training with at the time. And I said, hey, will you do like a practice session with me? And I want to upload this to my YouTube channel so I can show people what a real life coaching session looks like. And she's like, yeah, sure. So we did like a 20-minute session. I just uploaded to YouTube and I forgot about it. And then 2 years later, this video went completely viral and it's had over like 60,000 views now. And it's the number one way I find all my clients. I'm sure some of you probably seen this video and it's why you're here. So it's just so powerful. And what happens is they see this video and they see me actually coaching and they're like, oh, wow, it looks like she knows what she's doing, or that's what it would look like to work with her as a coach. And then in the comment section below the video is where I put my discovery call link, and then people will book a discovery call with me. So they find that video and then they book a call. So you could do the same for yourself. You could do a coaching demo and record it on a podcast or with your YouTube video. And then when people listen to it, then it makes it so much easier to want to book a call with you because they're like, oh, wow, okay, so this is what it sounds and looks like. This is legit. Another thing I did as well, I got this idea last year, is I created a free sample coach training class because I realized that there's probably a lot of people that are wondering what it looks like in our coach training classes each week. So we record our classes every week, and I used the one for the Saturday Coaching Skills Lab, and I turned it into a freebie opt-in. So if you go onto our website, buildyourlifecoachingbiz.com, up in the corner, it will say, free sample coach training class. And you go there and you can download it or put in your name and email. And then you get the YouTube video and it will show you what our Saturday Coaching Skills Lab looks like. And actually one of the girls that signed up for coach training said she watched that video and was like, oh, wow, this is cool. This is what coach training is like. So again, there was that proof that she was looking for. So I highly recommend showing people how your coaching works, doing those demos. The next thing is doing an ambassador program or like an affiliate program. I'm doing this with my coach training students starting next month, and I'm going to be teaching them how to talk about my coach training program. And it's only for people who are like, are really excited to share and talk about it. That's the only way this will work. And that's really, honestly, the only way house sales works at the end of the day is when you just absolutely love someone and you're like, I feel like the whole world needs to talk about this. But so I am going to teach them how to talk about my coach training program on their own marketing channels to create that social proof with their audiences. And, I've done this before with programs, and then I helped build the ambassador program for the coach training company I used to work for a couple years ago. And this is how we got most of our signups for coach training, was getting those referrals from their friends. When you see someone go through a coach training program, you're like, ooh, I've been thinking about becoming a life coach, and I don't want to like go out there and have to research a bunch of coach training programs on my own. I just want to go through the program you went through if you really enjoyed it. Right, so there's that friend social proof right there. Number 7 is you can share your business and client milestones. So if you hit let's say you hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, then you can take a screenshot of it and share it with your Facebook group or your Instagram community and, celebrate, yay, we just hit 1,000 subscribers. Or what we're going to do is when all the students graduate here in a week and they're going to start getting their certificates, I'm going to encourage them to be sharing their certificates online. And then again, that's a huge milestone, right? Graduating from your first coach training program. Or maybe you have like a new set of followers or a new anniversary. So it's really important to share those things. Number 8 is collaborating with an influencer. So this is how my private this is how my private coaching business totally got started back in 2016. Is one of my private clients was this huge online social media influencer, and she did one of the MLM companies, LuLaRoe. They had those leggings. I don't know if LuLaRoe is still in business or not, but she had a team of like over 100 women under her, and they just absolutely loved and adored her. And anything that she said, they were like, I'm going to do it too. And so since I was her life coach, she asked me if I would give a presentation to her group on work-life balance, because a lot of the women were struggling to keep up with selling and all the other demands in their life. So I did this webinar, and then afterwards, everybody wanted to hire me as a life coach because they wanted Monica's life coach. So again, that power of an influencer can really, really help you, and you can borrow their audience in a way and have that collaboration. It's really powerful. Number 9 is you can encourage your users to use a branded hashtag or wear your gear. So for example, with my book came out right here, Beyond the White Picket Fence, you guys can get this on Amazon. I had the hashtag, the acronym for that, BWPF, Beyond the White Picket Fence, or something like that. And I asked people to, when they got the book, to take a picture of themselves with their book and then share that hashtag. So that's another thing you can do. And then the last thing is certification and ICF accreditation. So, right, when you take pictures of your certificate, you're showing people, like I actually took the time to go through a training. And then when you get your ICF credentials, again, you're showing the world, like, I'm a credible life coach. I know what I'm doing. I took the time and money and energy to invest in my training, and I know how to help you get amazing results and show up as a professional coach. So there's that last form of social proof there. So my question for you to start to wrap this up today is, how can at least, and I'd love for you to answer this right now, how can at least once a week you build social proof into your marketing? So using all of the things I talked about today, I'm sure it stimulated some ideas for you, is how can at least once a week you start to build social proof into your marketing? Let me know. I want to hear from you all in the comments. Oh, Valerie joined us. Hi. Welcome, welcome. So excited to have you all here today. So let me know, how can at least once a week you start to build social proof into your marketing? Okay, so Michael said, I love the idea of doing a sample session and recording it. Yeah, that's awesome, Michael. And then Michael, how would you share that with your audience once you have the sample coaching session? Like, would you share it through YouTube or a podcast or as like an email opt-in? Valerie said, I can share a couple of testimonials I have, but haven't shared. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to see you share those on Instagram. You can do that as an Instagram post. You can do that as an Instagram story, Valerie. And it's just so fun too. Like, you know, it's not really about us, but like, it's also really like celebrating and promoting our clients' wins too. So I really try to put more of the spotlight on the client than like using it for my own personal gains. And of course, it's going to, you know, make you look good and help you. But really, like I said, making your client, you know, the hero, their heroine in the story is important. Okay, Michael said possibly on YouTube. All right, perfect. Valerie said, yeah, I don't know why I haven't shared. Yeah, I totally get it, Valerie. It took me a couple years as well to like really like consciously make a decision around like sharing testimonials and reviews, and a lot of us already have them and are getting them, but yeah, we don't think like, oh wow, yeah, I need to take it one step further and actually sharing it. And I know for me there was kind of some shame around that for a while, and I really struggled with sharing my client testimonials and reviews. And I was like, is it because, am I like bragging about myself, and are people going to take that the wrong way? And like I personally struggled with it for a while, and then I was able to get through it and it's fine now. But I remember, one of my favorite things my mom said to me growing up is you need to be your own best cheerleader. She has her own business as well. And she's like, nobody else is going to do the promoting for you. Like, you have to promote yourself, and you have to get really good and comfortable at promoting yourself if you're going to make it as a business owner. And she's right. She's 100% right. So. All right, so that being said, if you all can let me know who is on here live, who's still watching the training live right now, just type me in the comments. I'm gonna do the drawing for the coupon. Let's see, Valerie said, I tend to keep things because if I share them, I won't have anything else to share. I've noticed I hoard stuff. Well, that is very interesting, Valerie. All right, so we have Michael on, we have Valerie on, Sophia, Raiza. Okay, cool. I think we have at least 4 people on. So, all right, let me go ahead and write your names and we'll do the drawing. Well, Sophia, if you win, you can gift it to somebody. That's how it works, because I know you already went through a coach training program. Okay. And the winner is actually Sophia. So I know that Sophia and I, we already went through the same coach training program. So Sophia, you can use this as a gift for someone in your life that you think might be interested in joining my coach training program. You can always introduce them to me, or just reach out to them and let them know. I know you personally haven't been through my coach training program, but you do know me as a coach, and you've been through some of my other programs, and you can tell them that they get $250 off their tuition, and you can share that gift with them and hook them up. So, and for the rest of you watching, enrollment is officially open for the fall coach training class. So like I said, we've had 4 women already sign up. We only have 8 spots left. And the coach training program is absolutely phenomenal and amazing. We have some of the coach training students on here right now. They're actually getting ready to graduate in about a week. And it's just been amazing seeing the results that everyone's been getting over the past 7 months as they're working towards certification, getting their ICF credentials. Most of them have been finding new paying clients. All of them have been saying that they feel so much more confident about their coaching skills now and what to say and ask in a professional coaching session, and seeing their own clients get these amazing transformations and just huge, incredible results, which feels so good as a coach. So yeah, it's a 7-month program. The first 3.5 months, we teach you all of the ICF core competencies. So teaching you how to coach at the professional certified coach level. And then we have a retreat in the middle in Florida where you get to meet everyone in person. And we do so many fun workshops, and you get to work on your biz while you're sitting in the infinity pool and watching dolphins swim next to you. It's so glamorous. And then the last 3.5 months, we do all the business stuff. So we help you to fill in all the gaps, helping you to get your coaching business up and running. We help you to figure out your own personal unique marketing plan, who your niche is, get your online scheduler and payment plans ready, and your contracts, and how to get clients onboarded, and what to do about your website, and how to brand yourself, and just everything you would need to be running as a legit business owner. So that officially starts in October, but like I said, we've opened up enrollment right now. And the reason that I opened up enrollment so early is when you decide to put down your $500 deposit and save your spot, you actually get immediate access to our membership. And so then you get to work with me for free over the next 6 months and be in our membership. And inside the membership, you get a one-on-one session with me. You get monthly group coaching calls and live business trainings, and it's going to help you to be so ready and prepared for when coach training starts in the fall, and to help you to start coaching now, help you to start getting paying clients now versus waiting and saying like, oh, that'd be nice to have someday. No, we're not going to have you do a someday story here. We're going to have you start practicing your coaching as soon as possible, help start changing lives as soon as possible. And that's how you're going to become the most confident, successful version of yourself. So starting to get out there, build those connections and those relationships, and getting started now versus waiting. So I will drop the information for our coach training program in the comments section, and you can read more info. You can apply right there on the sales page. And I can't wait to see your application come through. So thank you so much for everyone who joined live today, and for everyone who's going to watch on the replay. Thank you so much for being an incredible member of this group. Thank you for letting me lead and guide you with Free Training Tuesday. And Sophia said, I just want to say I'm so proud of you for starting this program. Thank you, Sophia. That means the world to me. I love that acknowledgement. Thank you. All right, everyone. I will see you next week, and have a great rest of your evening. Bye. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to my podcast. I hope that you found it valuable, and if you haven't already, please feel free to leave a heartfelt review so other life coaches can easily find this podcast too. And if you're ready to start coaching people and get paid to do the work you love, then come check out my newest online membership, Find Your First Paying Client. In this membership, I'll help you to quickly figure out where your first coaching client is going to come from, and you'll also get access to the Life Coach Starter Kit, which gives you all my tools, forms, and templates I use to run my own life coaching business every day. So head on over to my website at buildyourlifecoachingbiz.com/membership, where you can join today.